Greetings, y'all. It is Matt from the Green Arcade. I am back, and it's that time. Time to crack open a Dr. Pepper. My morning coffee, because it's very, very early here in Judith Plains, Montana. Got done with a little tree area here. Dr. Pepper. Good stuff. So, this is the area where we have our long grain rice up here. This is field 6 up here. Or down here, I should say. Yeah, down here. This is the very southern part of the map. There's the city of Hobson back over yonder ways. Zoom out here. Got all these trees cleared out. Just got to bring a plow in here and plow all this up. Feels like the surface of Mars or something. With a lot of, bushes and foliage. And all that stuff. But yeah, got it all cleared out. The trees along the riverbank will leave. But yeah, you can see where the border of the woods were here. We'll come in and plow this up. Extend that field a little bit. Alright, so we'll move on to the next one. Go down this way. I left my tractor somewhere down here. Over the river and through the woods. To the John Deere tractor we go. It's down here somewhere. But yeah, we gotta clear out all these woods now. This might take a minute. This is not gonna be a hour-long project. This is gonna take some time. Those woods over there took some time. So we'll get to work on these. Here we go. There's our corn. As soon as you see corn, you know you're on the outside. 'Cause I'm on the outside. I'm looking in. Alright, so there's our tractor. So far, we've got the rear Brooks is full. We've got 3.2 million liters. So we're getting up there. So we're going to cut these trees. It is getting, well, I guess not getting, it is time to harvest, I think, the oats. So I probably need to go get that equipment ready. Yeah, the oat fields are ready. So let me go. I guess we could get our combines going. I've got equipment everywhere again. I don't even know where our combines are. You know what? I think I've got one parked up here at the Blue Farm. Let's go up there. Visit this one. Check on our beans while I'm here. Beans look okay. They're growing. Get to have them beans. So I did put in a drive here. This is in front of the silo system at the Blue Farm. I was gonna say, wait a minute, I thought I cut that tree. No, I didn't cut that one. But I did cut these trees and did put in a little drive right here, so we can get around the farm a little easier. All right, I think I've got a combine parked in here. Yep, there it is, right there. We'll open up this door. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun. I need to bring the Brooks up here and get these trees. Alright. Like we're fully repaired and fueled. I think I did that before I parked it, so we should be good to go. Yep, moved a lot of trees up here. Got the MacDon parked up here. And for some reason the hired worker did not plant this corner, so I'm gonna have to go back and look at this. I don't know why it didn't plant that corner. I don't know. Maybe, you know what? Maybe because I had to come back and redo that corner. Probably because of the barn situation. If you didn't see the previous couple of episodes, the barns, the cow barns, more specifically, that we used the map object hider on, they do not stay hidden. So yeah, there's that. They don't stay hidden. So I had to come back in, and they showed back up. I think the field was plowed when they showed back up. Or no, you know, I did have to go back and re-plow around them, so that might be why there wasn't any crop there or something. But these beans up here are looking real nice. I've got alfalfa over here. Gotta pick that up. And in the meantime, I'll get these guys going, and I'm gonna go and cut trees, I think, on the stream. So get ready. There's gonna be a big tree cutting party tomorrow. The big field of beans. This has got to be the biggest field on the map now. It's nice and rectangulish. I say rectangulish because of this edge right here, but most of it is a pretty nice rectangle. It's all beans, as far as the eye can see. And then we did come in and buy quite a bit of property in the last episode. If you didn't see that one, we bought, I think we bought what was left of the clover and alfalfa fields that have been planted out there. We'll cut those probably a couple more times. Probably right now in July, and then probably again maybe in October. We'll come back and cut those, and then we'll probably plow those under. Probably get rid of a lot of fields like that. Got our sorghum over here, and more beans. Beans and beans and beans and beans and beans. We did plant a lot of other stuff too, though. We planted wheat. We planted barley. We've got the corn, that's for sure. There's another alfalfa field there. We'll cut that a couple more times. Gonna be a long drive. We got a little ways to go here. And we're in the city of Moccasin. I really want to stop and get me a Casey's Pizza here, but I know I probably don't have time. Got to get to the farming. Funny that the Casey's is right across from the pizza production. So there's like the pizza factory, bakery. What would you call that? Pizza restaurant? It's not a restaurant. It's really more of like a pizza. It's a production. A bakery would suggest, hey, it's some place where you can just stop in there like a donut place and pick up a nice hot piping fresh donut. Wouldn't that be? I wonder why they haven't put donuts in. Is there a mod for donuts? We need a Krispy Kreme. We need a Krispy Kreme donut. What's the other donut? Dunkin' Donuts. Have a Dunkin' Donuts. Then we could get a coffee and a donut, all that stuff. Alright, let's see if I can get this turned. One thing about the Vaderstad planter that we have. Yeah, I took out a sign. It misses on the corners. When you hire that out to plant, I have noticed This Vaterstad planter right here, when you hire this one out, it misses on the corners, and I don't know why. And it doesn't matter where you started it. You could start it from the other end, and it will miss one corner. I don't know why it does that. May look at selling that. Sell that one in the future. There are other seeders and other planters that we can use. We've got the deer, of course, and then we've got the Kinsey, and I haven't really had any problems out of those. So maybe we go that route. I know the what is it, a Lemkin that we've got, the blue one. Am I gonna be able to get into that? No. Let me go down here. I have literally left equipment everywhere. I need to get more organized on the farm here. I need to take all our equipment where it needs to go. Man, I've got another tractor down here. Literally just stopped plowing and fertilizing down here and just kind of just parked it right here on the field roads. Don't worry, they're clean. It rained. What is that? Oh, that's a hoe. We even left our hoe down here. What is that? Something else. What is that? A cedar? Yeah, that's the cedar. This is a pretty nice cedar. This has a big capacity on it. It is the Lemkin, so might look at getting maybe another one of these, or a horse. We do have the horse brand, but that Lemkin works pretty good. All right, this looks like a good spot. Let me actually, you know what? I'm gonna turn. Go down this way. Of course, there's a road sign out here. Wouldn't be a DJ map if there wasn't a road sign. Drive through the alfalfa. This guy's gonna be here for a minute. Gonna take a good minute. Let's do 2 because we do have the creek down there. Do 2. Just to give him enough room to turn around on the headlands there. Alright, now I gotta find the red machine. Trying to remember the last place I used that. Is that it? Nope. I may just have to go tab around. I do not remember where. Yep, I don't remember. I'm going to tab around because I don't know where it's at. Got a lot of equipment. Oh, okay, look. I did put one piece of equipment away. Put this fertilizer in the shed. And it's in the right shed. It's in the blue shed. It's a blue machine in a blue shed. Now just to find the combine. Oh, there it is. Where's this at? Oh, I would have never found this here. I literally parked it over here. Right in Moccasin, right in the city limits of Moccasin. Alright, we've got to head south. Would have never found that right there. So yeah, there's the pizza place. What's it called? We need to get on this. Mountain Mike's Pizza. Mountain Mike's Pizza. Maybe it is a restaurant. I don't know. Mountain likes pizza. Maybe it's just the place where they make the pizzas. I don't know. It'd be nice to have like a Domino's or Pizza Hut, Papa John's, Little Caesars, CC's. You know, all the pizza places. It'd be nice to have a variety. It'd be cool to have, you know, all the other stuff too. You know, we have a McDonald's, we have a Subway. It'd be cool to have, like, you know, Burger King and, well, we do have a Wendy's. Burger King and maybe like a Jersey Mike's or stuff like that. It'd be really cool to have those places and be able to go inside them. It'd be really neat. I need to learn how to do that. I need to learn how to mod and create the buildings. It'd be a really cool world if I could learn how to do that. Create the buildings and put them in there. I would have all kinds of buildings. We would have everything. We'd have everything from Walmarts to Target's, not Kmart. Kmart sucks. Maybe Sears. Of course, there aren't any more Sears. All the Sears have closed now, I think. I don't think are there any Sears left? There might be one. I don't think. I know they still have a website. The last time I checked, of course, it's been a while since I went to Sears.com. But I don't know if there's any, like, physical stores left. They really made the mistake. You know, back in the day, Sears merged with Kmart. When they did that, they actually should have merged. What they should have done was combine powers. You know, like Captain Planet. You know, with our powers combined, you know, Sears and Kmart should have merged, and they could have called it like Sears K or K Sears or something like that. I don't know. Maybe just Sears. And then what Sears should have done, I guess, was absolved the Kmart part and became like a superstore. Kind of like Walmart, kind of like Target, you know. Then they could have given those guys some competition. But they'd have to come down on their prices. Man, they were expensive. Sears, man, whew, they were way expensive. I think the really big thing with Sears was they issued credit lines to people that didn't need credit lines. They issued, like, ridiculous credit lines with ridiculous interest. And then you had people that couldn't pay it back. But when you have that, and then you have 29% interest rate on your card, that's not gonna work. Alright. Let's hire this out. Come on, buddy, turn around. Alright, so right now, we just have those 2 oat fields that are ready. And then all these other ones are either grass or alfalfa, clover, all that stuff. What is that? Oh, that's that other alfalfa field down there. Okay, we spent all our money in the last episode buying these other fields, but we did buy these other ones. So we'll get the MacDon rolling down here. Is that the MacDon? I think that's the MacDon right there. and visit that. There it is. You know what? I'm never gonna make it across that bridge with this, so I might as well put the header down. And turn my guy around in here. Yay! I'm gonna run over here and cut these clover fields. Really, I think we only have one field up here in the northern hemisphere, the northern portion of the map, northern half of the map, that we don't own. And it's this big field right over here, right up here in the northeast corner. They keep planting stuff there. They have planted other stuff in the past, but we didn't have the money. But they keep planting stuff there that we can't really do anything with. Right now it's in green beans. I could get that mod where you use the grain header to harvest green beans. What is that mod called? Don't know. This is in green beans. I could do that. The other machines, you know, I've talked to people and it's one of those situations where you could use the Oxbow machines, but it's very tedious work. They take forever to do, and man, look at the size of this field. This would take the rest of the year to probably harvest it, so. Alright, let's turn the guy around. Turn around. Gotta cut the clover in, hook up the header, and turn myself around. Alright. That up. I've never cut this, so we'll see. It's gonna be a test run of how we did here. I don't even know if I can hire it out. Approaching the field. Realign. Oh, he is gonna do it. He might slip and slide a little, but he's doing it. He's cutting the clover. Well, he's gonna miss. Looks like he's gonna miss a little bit. I need to probably run the smoother down through here. Yeah, these dips are maybe too sharp. I need to bring the smoothing tool in here and smooth that out. I got one little spot back in there, back in one of the alfalfa fields back there that I need to smooth down too. Yeah, planted beans over on that hill over there. We're getting there though. We're getting there. We're making progress on this map. We own a majority of the map now. So yeah, we own all of the whole northern hemisphere except for that last field. And I haven't decided whether I'm going to get the mod that allows you to use, I think it's for green beans and peas, that allows you to harvest with those machines. How do you guys feel about that? Getting the mod that allows you to cut green beans and peas with a regular harvester. Sounds like a good idea, but how do you guys feel about that? Go check on the other guys. Growth. This guy is still rolling. Oh, they're gonna drop straw, so I probably won't need the straw. Of course, if we do get started on the animals at some point here, we need to do that real soon. We can't afford them right now is the thing. We can't afford anything. We can't afford to feed ourselves right now, so. Boy, look at that view, though. Isn't that purty? Corn, all that corn down there. Come in and we could probably clear a few of these trees up here, too. Maybe not all of them, but, you know, the ones that are obstructing our view. I do know I want to clear trees out of that little notch that comes out in the field right there. And we'll plow, I'll cut that alfalfa there. We'll plow probably these two fields together. And then we got all that barley. We plowed, how many fields was this? 4 if you include the open lot. There were 3 pre-made fields here that we plowed together. So it's one nice big barley field now. We're probably going to do corn and barley up here the next go around. And those will be utilized for specifically the whiskey factory and the beer factory. Alright, let's check on the other guy too. I know he's still rolling. Go back to growth. Oh yeah, he's already on his second row, looks like, maybe. Or no, well, that's just his first row. It looks like 2 rows from space, but this field is so big, his first row doesn't look as wide as his first row. So yeah, that gives you an idea of how much bigger that field is. You could fit probably 2 of these fields in that one. And then we've got clover and alfalfa to cut down here as well. We got grass, I guess we could cut down there. I think what I'm planning on doing, you know, now that we own all the farms, is cutting grass, cutting alfalfa, cutting clover, filling up the harvester silos, and turning them on, let them fill up with silage, and then fill them back up with all the products, and then just turn them off until we need it. That way we'll have all that stuff in storage. Because we're going to need all that stuff. We're going to need, and then probably fill up maybe some of the other parts of it. I wonder what I think you can do 1 million each, but is there a cutoff for like stuff? I wonder, that'd be a good test to do to find out. Like go to a harvester silo like this one. Come in and check and see just how much we can store in there. Can you do like 1 million of hay, 1 million of straw, 1 million of, you know, clover, 1 million of alfalfa, 1 million of silage? Is there a cutoff, or can you do just 1,000,000 of each and then have it not fill up all the way? I don't know. That's something. Maybe we will pick up that straw. We can do that and maybe kind of try to test this out. See how much we can fit in the harvester silo. Alright, so you guys make sure you follow over on Twitch. Twitch.tv/TheGreenArcade. We'll be back here 7 a.m. Central Standard Time, Saturday morning, tomorrow morning. Lord willing and the creek don't rise. And we're gonna do some farming. We're probably doing a lot of logging. Gotta get that wood chip job done and get all that stuff stored up for winter. Because winter is coming. It's on its way. Until the next time, remember, you reap what you sow. It's Matt from the Green Arcade. We'll see y'all in the next one. Have a good one.